Breaking news, a major boost for millions of struggling families and pensioners in the UK. In a significant move aimed at tackling the ongoing cost of living crisis, the UK government, now under Labour leadership, has announced a major expansion of the Warm Home Discount scheme, and the changes are set to benefit millions. Among those who stand to gain the most are state pensioners, who will now be eligible for a £150 energy bill discount this winter. This landmark policy update means that more households than ever before will receive vital support to heat their homes and stay safe and warm during the colder months ahead. Subscribe to my channel, UK Pension Hub, your trusted source for news, updates, and essential information affecting pensioners, families, and every UK household navigating today's challenges. This development couldn't come at a more crucial time. Energy prices have remained painfully high following the global energy crisis of 2022 to 2024. Families across the UK have been battling rising bills, with pensioners and low-income households often hit the hardest. Recognising this ongoing pressure, the new Labour government has stepped up with bold and decisive action. By expanding the eligibility criteria for the Warm Home Discount, they are offering financial relief to an additional 2.7 million households, a significant increase from previous years. This means over 6 million households in total will benefit from the scheme this year. Out of those, approximately 1.8 million households are officially in fuel poverty, struggling to keep their homes warm without falling into debt. And importantly, nearly 900,000 more families with children will now receive help as well. This is not just a handout, it's a major investment in the well-being of British families, aiming to protect the most vulnerable during what is expected to be yet another difficult winter. So, how does it work? The Warm Home Discount scheme provides a one-off £150 discount directly applied to eligible customers' electricity bills. It's important to note, this money isn't handed over as cash. Instead, it's a direct reduction on the bill, providing a real and noticeable cut in household expenses. And here's the real game changer: the government has removed some of the limitations that previously blocked many people from qualifying. In the past, certain criteria meant that even those in serious need were left out. That's no longer the case. Under the updated rules, any bill payer receiving means-tested benefits will now qualify automatically. That includes a wide range of support, such as universal credit, income support, income-based job seekers allowance, and of course, pension credit, which is especially relevant for older adults living on a fixed income. If you or your partner receive the guarantee credit element of pension credit, and your name is on the electricity bill with a participating energy supplier, you'll be part of what's known as the Core Group 1 in England and Wales, or the Core Group in Scotland. The result? A broader, fairer system that ensures no one is left behind just because of outdated technicalities. It's a clear message that the government is listening to public concerns and adjusting policies to meet real-world needs. This change offers a level of certainty and peace of mind to millions of households who would otherwise be bracing for another winter of sacrifice. But the announcement doesn't stop at just slashing bills. It also addresses the bigger issue of energy debt, which many consumers built up during the recent energy crisis. With household budgets stretched to the limit, countless families had no choice but to delay payments or fall into arrears. The government, alongside Ofgem, the UK's energy regulator, is backing a new energy debt strategy designed to ease this burden. This strategy will bring structural reforms to the energy market aimed at reducing how much customers pay to cover these debts. By spreading the cost more fairly and introducing efficiency savings across the energy system, consumers will feel relief not just in one-off discounts, but in the overall structure of their energy bills going forward. Ofgem has already confirmed that it will be lowering the operating cost allowance in the energy price cap, which directly translates to smaller bills for the average household. It's a smart move. While the Warm Home Discount offers immediate help, these reforms aim to deliver long-term affordability and sustainability. In addition to these changes, there are plans to enhance public awareness campaigns so that eligible households don't miss out. This means better communication from energy companies, more guidance from community groups, and simplified instructions for those unsure about their eligibility. The government has acknowledged that too many people slip through the cracks, simply because they don't know help is available. That's going to change. So, what does all of this mean for you? If you're a state pensioner, a family on a tight income, or simply someone struggling to stay on top of energy bills, this could be the help you've been waiting for. The £150 discount might sound modest, but for many, it's the difference between heating and eating. And perhaps more importantly, it's a signal that systemic support is being prioritized again, not just for a few, but for millions. Even better, this isn't a scheme you necessarily have to apply for manually. In most cases, if you meet the criteria and your electricity supplier is part of the scheme, the discount will be automatically applied to your bill, usually between October and March. That means less stress, less paperwork, and more time focusing on what really matters. If you're unsure whether you qualify, here's a quick checklist. As of August 11, to be eligible, all of the following must apply. Your energy supplier must be part of the Warm Home Discount Scheme. Either your name or your partner's name must be on the electricity bill. You or your partner must be receiving the guarantee credit part of pension credit. If that's the case, then congratulations, you're in the core group and should expect the discount to be applied without you lifting a finger. It's also worth noting that these changes are part of a wider strategy by the Labour government to combat poverty, increase energy efficiency, and make essential services more accessible. There are also future plans to expand home insulation initiatives, support for renewable energy adoption, and more community-based programs aimed at reducing household energy consumption. The hope is to build a future where basic needs like heating are not a luxury, but a guaranteed right. And while the Warm Home Discount is a crucial piece of the puzzle, it's only one part of a larger transformation happening in how the UK approaches energy and welfare. These changes show a clear shift in priorities, moving away from blanket market deregulation and instead towards targeted, needs-based interventions. It's a step in the right direction, and one that acknowledges the real financial pressure facing so many in today's economic climate. Now, of course, with any government initiative, there are always a few caveats. Not all energy suppliers are required to participate in the scheme, so it's worth checking with your provider. And while this year's expansion is welcome, some advocacy groups argue that £150 still isn't enough to fully protect vulnerable households, especially if we face another harsh winter. But despite these concerns, this move marks a significant and positive shift, and for many, it will provide the breathing room they so desperately need. So, whether you're a pensioner living on a fixed income, a parent trying to keep the lights on, or just someone trying to stay warm without falling into debt, help is on the way. This winter, with the newly expanded Warm Home Discount Scheme, millions more people will be able to breathe a little easier. And that's the kind of news we all need right now. Thanks for watching. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions, and most importantly, subscribe to UK Pension Hub for the latest and most accurate updates on government support, pension changes, and energy-saving tips that matter to you. Stay informed, stay warm, and as always, take care.